skeptical. I know you're burnt out. I know because you have gone through so much. You want to do something for yourself. Hi, my name is Yakrita and I made 4 lakhs last month while working maybe just a couple hours a week. And before you roll your eyes and click away thinking this is another quit your job fantasy, I need you to hear this. 3 years ago, I was exactly where you are, burnt out, underpaid, working 12 hours a day, coming home way too exhausted to even enjoy my weekend and even think about an escape plan. Every single video I watched said the same thing. Once I, was sitting in the traffic and I was wondering, how do I get out of this? I just could not think of anything. And when I started watching these videos on YouTube, I started getting into courses, all they said was start a business, follow your dream, follow your passion, just work hard. All of that turned out to be a lie. So if you're tired of advice that sounds good but leads nowhere, stay with me because I'm gonna show you the exact system I used to go from corporate burnout to automated profits every single month, and why everything you've been told about making money online is designed to keep you stuck exactly where you are. Let's start with the biggest lie. Build a business and you will be free. Here's what they don't tell you about this also. Most businesses are just jobs that you own. You trade your 9 to 5 for your 24/7. You escape one boss and become one yourself, and you start serving clients, deadlines, and just firefighting with your employees, whatnot. I know because I tried it. I quit my corporate job thinking freelancing or maybe starting an agency was a great idea. And for the first 6 months, I worked more hours, made less money, had zero security. I remember sitting at 2 a.m. finishing one of my client's project. It was a pitch, and realizing that I just built another prison for myself. I got out of one and got into another one. This is where most people also give up, like I did. They think, I guess, I'm not cut out for business. I'm not gonna work for myself anymore, and they crawl back to the safety net that we call salary and go back to corporate. I did the same thing. You're not like, I'm not very different, but like the problem is not you. The problem is the business model. Because there's basically a difference between building a business and building a system. A business requires you all the time, like constantly. A system replaces you and it doesn't need you constantly. Once you've built a system, an automated system, it doesn't need you. Your business doesn't need you anymore. Not like anymore, but like it doesn't need you constantly like your other business would. So let me show you what changed everything for me. I basically stopped asking how can I make money, and then I started asking the right questions, which is how can I make money without my business needing me. And that one question led me to digital products. I have tried a lot of things, dropshipping, e-commerce. It's none of that. It's not affiliate marketing. It's not another freelance gig. It's not another agency model. It's nothing. It's digital products, specifically automated digital products. Before you say that, I've heard this before, I've heard this. Here's why this model is actually very different. It's like holy grail. I really found something that, I could do sitting at the comfort of my home. I can travel anytime I want. Here's why it's different. Number one, traditional businesses. You trade time for money. So 1 hour of work is equals to certain pay and you cap out at 24 hours a day. Freelancing, you're doing the same thing, but just there are higher rates. You're still selling your time. You get sick, you don't get paid, right? There is somebody hovering over your head all the time. Digital products, you just build it once, sell it forever. You create a very low ticket product, which could be another 300, 400, 700 product in a weekend. You can literally create it in the next 7 days, and it helps you earn over 50,000 every month on autopilot. I made 4 lakhs last month. 4 lakhs selling PDFs, selling mini courses. And here's the part that, actually changed my life. You don't have to be an expert. I had such a big misconception and limiting belief that I have to be an expert. I need a huge audience. I need to show my face. It is none of that. All I needed was to solve one problem for one group of people, and I did that. Let me give you an example. I created a starter pack for people like you, like me, who were burnt out in 9 to 5, who started their own businesses, who tried multiple methods to make money online or from businesses, from different models, but just couldn't. And it's a simple PDF guide. It took me one weekend, like 7 days at max, and it costs just 400 rupees. That one product has made me over 12 lakhs in the last year. And not because it's genius, because it just solves a specific problem. Like, I want to start, but I don't know what to sell. It just solves very simple problems. It helps you find your niche, it helps you find the problem that people are facing. And once people bought the 400 starter pack, they saw a few results. The ones who took steps, because just paying for it is not gonna do the job. You have to put some action into it. It's not a get rich quick scheme, right? You just have to put some effort into your own business, into your own thing, like you did in your corporate. It's just that it's much more simpler. And the point is that they came back for the 5,000 system, which turned into one-to-one training. So this is new money. This is how people are making money these days. That's how it should also be. You need to have your financial, your time, location, freedom, whatever you want. You need to fulfill your dreams also. That's how it should be. And that's the system. It runs while I sleep, while I'm hanging out with my friends, while I'm with my family on a family dinner. Whatever I do, it just makes me money automatically. Like, it's completely systemized and automated. So I don't even have to lift a finger every day. I just have to work a couple hours a week. Now, before you think, okay, I'll just make a PDF and get rich, let me stop you there, right? Like, right there. Calm down. Because there are 4 massive mistakes I see people making every day in this industry. And if you don't avoid these, you'll waste months and months and eventually quit. Because I had my own trials and errors, and I've learned these over time. Number 1 is you're waiting to figure it out before you start. Listen, clarity comes from action. It doesn't come from thinking. Until you take some action, you don't know what you're doing. I didn't know what I was doing when I started. I just documented what I was learning, and people paid me to teach them. It's as simple as that. And if you know something, if you have a skill, maybe let's say you know how to do photography, you know how to use Excel. That's you. That's you, your product. Stop waiting for, the perfect niche, the perfect product, the perfect funnel. Make it messy. Just start. I don't know why people just keep thinking about stuff. They just need to start, and that is it. You just need to start. That's like my whole life's mantra. Just start. That's how I started multiple businesses, got my hands dirty, got my money spent, wasted on multiple courses. That's how I got to this point where I make lakhs a month. I made 4 lakhs last month. Mistake number 2, you're trying to build an audience first. It doesn't require you to create an audience anymore. The system is very simple. Everyone says, build an audience of 10k and then monetized. It's backwards. I made my first 10,000 with just 147 followers, I guess. Because I wasn't building an audience, I was building trust with the right people. Once you build trust, they know you, like you, and trust you, they will buy from you. Find where your people are suffering. Go on Reddit. First of all, figure out what skill you're good at. Go to Reddit. Understand your skill, the problems that people are facing. Your Facebook groups, Quora. There are so many tools these days. Just give them a free solution. Offer the full system for a certain amount, and that's it. That's as simple as that. And mistake number 3 is you're overcomplicating the product. It is not that complicated. Your first product should take a weekend to build. Just a weekend, max 7 days. A simple PDF solving one problem is better than 40 hours of, nobody listening. I've sold 400 rupees, 700 rupee checklist that took me 2 hours to make. Literally 2 hours. And I used my AI tool for that as well. People loved them because it worked. Mistake number 4, you're not building a system, you're building a one-time sale. The sauce isn't in the 400 product, it's in what happens after. Once you've helped that person once they know you, like you, and trust you, once they've paid you a very little amount, and then they start getting quick wins, just starting to understand the product, just starting to understand the system, that's when the real sauce is. That's where the real sauce is. You sell them a 400 rupee product, they like it, they get into the 5,000 system because they trust you. That's the funnel, and once it's built, it runs forever. I have consulting clients who first paid me like 700 rupees, and then they turned into my they went into my mini course, which was just like 7,000 rupees, and then they turned into my consulting clients who now pay me lakhs a month. And that's how I make money, and that's how I get to live this life, this lifestyle, that I get to travel anywhere, spend time with my family and friends whenever I want, just live a comfortable life. I'm not saying I'm gonna get a Lamborghini tomorrow, but like, I'm living a very comfortable life. Now, the mistakes aside, let me give you the exact blueprint. It's gonna be very quick. I'm gonna go like step by step. Number one, pick one painful problem you solve for yourself, for somebody. For me, it was, I want to escape my 9 to 5, but I don't know what to sell, what to do. Find out what's yours, and maybe it could be, I want to get fit, but I'm too busy. I want to save money, but I'm terrible at budgets. It could be literally anything, something that solves somebody's problem. Step number 2 is create a starter pack that gives them a clear insight into why they should be trusting you. Give them a little bit of, gist of your system. This is not like your full blown system. It's more like an appetizer. Then you give them, the main course. That's, if they like the appetizer, they would go for the main course. Mine was a 10-page PDF with 3 easiest digital products to start with, exact funnel structure, not like every step, but like the funnel structure so that they understand it. There was a checklist. It took me like 24 hours to make it. It has made me 12 lakhs. Number 3, give them massive value for free to build trust. I taught everything I knew for free. Even when people DM me, I just give them some value for free, and that's completely fine. Who cares? And people thought, like, if this is free, I guess what's in the paid stuff? And that's how you sell without selling. It's like soft selling. Step number 4, you build your funnel and automate it. Automation is by far the best part about this system. So like, once someone buys the 399, like 599 or 799, whatever you want to like put into your small starter pack, they get instant access through email automations. They get quick win in 7 days. They get offered the full system. If they don't buy, you can downsell it for sure. Now this funnel runs 24/7 and you don't have to touch it. It just works. That's why automated systems are the future. Especially in 2026, it's gonna be crazy. You're gonna see it working everywhere in every industry. Now, step number 5 is scale by testing hooks. Don't spend more, start by hooks. I didn't run ads until a couple months later when I started figuring out like this is working out for me. I just tested like multiple hooks on my videos. The hook is like 80% of your whole content, your whole idea of your product. And if you get that right, the system does the rest. Now listen carefully. Every month you wait is another month you're trading your life for a paycheck. I'm not saying you quit your job tomorrow. I'm saying start today for yourself. Because here's what happened to me. I started building this system while still working at my 9 to 5. For 6 months, I literally worked nights and weekends. Like it just helped me understand what this business is about. Now, month 1 was 0, month 2 was again 0, month 3, 4, 5, I saw multiple thousands coming in. Because in the first few months, I was also figuring out. I was also like going through my own trials and errors. But I have figured it out now. Now that I have created multiple digital products that make me multiple lakhs a month. And that's when I realized I can quit my job, because I started living comfortably. Not because I was fearless, but I had proof. Like, if one of my product is doing really well, I should have another product and maybe, compound that money over time. And you know what? The biggest regret I have, this is the only regret. I usually don't have regrets, but like, this is the only regret that I have, is that I didn't start earlier. Like, I didn't know about this earlier. That's the only regret that I have right now. So if you're watching this thinking, I'll start next month when I have more time, when, I figure out if this is the right thing for me, stop it. Come on. this is so good for you. I'm not saying take my product, but like start something for yourself. Next month you'll have a new excuse. Next day you're gonna have a new excuse. Who cares? Your time is now. We have very limited time on this earth. Even if it's messy, it's okay. Who cares? Even if you're scared, who cares? Just start. Do it scared. Do it messy. Nobody's gonna care for that. You taking care of yourself, of your future self, is the only thing that matters right now. Here's what I want you to do right now. If you're serious about this, if you are burnt out, I'm sure, like, even if you are in your own business or in your corporate and ready to build your exit, start making money, like real money, live a comfortable life, click the link below. I have in the description. It's called the Sunday Subs Club Starter System. You will get digital products ideas to start with, the exact funnel I use. There's a launch plan in it. There's a bonus guide on how to do it without audience. You have lifetime access, and if you're skeptical, that is completely fine. That means you're smart, you're putting some questions into it, but like really just start for yourself. I cannot say this enough, but like do something for yourself. Come on. You're not on this earth for, working for somebody else in a rat race. Just grab it, and I bet it will help you. I bet you'll learn so much, and I bet that, this is going to be helpful for you in the next few years. I wish somebody had handed out this to me a couple years ago, so I had started earlier. Now all I want to say is thank you for listening. If you have stayed so far, I know you're skeptical, I know you're burnt out, I know, because you have gone through so much, you want to do something for yourself. Just click the link below, read through it, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. You're gonna have so much fun doing it. I'll see you on the inside. Bye bye.